one. Welcome to the podcast. HASSDISCUSSES. We are joined by GRIMM SLEEPER, not the serial killer, the artist, the rapper, the Sacrilege Set member, the underground amazing artist, and let's get right into it. So talk about how your name relates to La Ugly Mane plus a serial killer.
Fucking years ago, my friend showed me "Twistin'" by Lil Ugly Mane that had featuring Denzel Curry, and that shit that's fire. So I never really knew up until like probably last year that the intro vocal sample is the serial killer Grim Sleeper. So I kind of just took a play on that, and also I kind of took an influence from Lil Grim, who's the old '90s Memphis rapper and producer. Uh, so yeah, that's pretty much how I got my name.
That's dope. And so you're a part of Sacrilege Set, but what is 6fangmob? Like, what is that?
6fangmob is just another group I'm in. It's started by Remy. If you know who Remy is.
Yeah, I've done a couple reaction videos about him. I'm a big fan of him.
So yeah, Remy's fire. So it's like Remy, me. I think he added a couple people, and maybe a couple people aren't in it anymore. But I know it's Remy, me, Gore, who produced my track, Tim Blake Nelson, if you heard that one. There was Darkness Main in it. I don't remember. I think we might have just added someone else too. Nah. Yeah, I think that's it.
That's dope. Yeah, Remy's pretty fire. He just did a track with Sempra, produced by Violence to Hell. That was fucking nuts, dude. And who else was on that? That was pretty. There was somebody else on that was really good. That like I never heard before. That I really liked. I'm gonna get into that. I'm gonna figure that out too.
Deathface.
Yeah, Deathface.
Yeah.
I've never heard him before, but but that was good. I loved his verse towards I think it was the end or some shit. But yeah. So how'd you get involved with him? How and when did you get involved with Remy and 6fangmob?
So shit, that was like last year. Evil Six actually introduced me and Remy. He made this beat, which was I'm trying to think. I think it was the Warzone beat, my song Warzone, and he wanted me and Remy to collab on it. So me and Remy just started hitting each other up, and we just made that song. Really, Evil Six introduced us.
Yeah, I've heard his name thrown around here and there. You know what I mean? And yeah, I'm gonna have to get into that rabbit hole of Evil Six. But I saw you reposted a Coast track. Are you a fan of Misery Mob and what they have going on over there?
Fuck yeah, bro. Lately, I've been bumping the fuck out of Misery.
Yeah, I think
that shit's fire.
I'd always had interests in them, right? With Sly and Teddy, those were my first two introductions to them. And then recently I got into GRIMM, and then after I got into GRIMM, I went down the Vampira rabbit hole.
Yeah.
And I think she just has a lot of really good potential, and I think when she drops a project, it's gonna make some waves and shit. I don't know if you pay attention to that.
But that's like one of the collabs I really want to do is Coast and Sly for sure.
Yeah, Sly. Oh man, what do you have that? It's Going Down in the South project from. Like,
that he just dropped that. That shit was fucking crazy.
Yeah, that was.
I think it was with 10 Gauge.
Potentially, I'll look into that right now. He's verified. Fuck. Good for him. Yeah. No, that's Southern Bread. But there's one that came out. That's a good one too. But and I was posting about that on my music page. But it was November. It's on 6 months ago. It's on in the South.
I was thinking the new track, the new EP drop.
Yeah, that was a banger. I didn't know he had a Bandcamp. Shouts out Sly. Go fuck with his Bandcamp, anyone. Yeah, Bandcamp's hard to grow on. I had a Bandcamp on my old music page but I had to drop it.
I feel it. I have a few of my tracks on my Bandcamp page, but it's not really active.
Yeah, and I just put focus on the all platforms thing. Spotify, man. I mean, this is not really an original opinion, but fucking Spotify, man, you gotta focus on that. There's playlists that really get you streams. You know what I mean?
For sure.
It's all about playlisting and shit. And
no, I feel that.
Yeah. Are you? If you like, what?
There's one playlist I've been fucking investing my shit in.
What'd you say?
There's this one playlist specifically I've been fucking talking to the dude and add my newer tracks into.
What's that?
It's helping me get a decent amount of streams.
Which playlist is that?
It's Furlan's playlist.
Furlan_0. Yeah. That's my homie.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I got like 3 of my tracks on that.
He's chill. He's cool.
He's a nice gent. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's just someone I'd imagine.
For sure.
He's like someone I'd imagine I'd go on a hike in California and I'd stumble upon him. If that makes sense. That's a real specific description, but you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? But yeah, so you're out in Ohio with Slim. Like, have you like met Slim in person, or are you guys still?
Yeah, that's funny actually. Me and Slim just met on Thursday.
How was that?
He's chill as fuck. He's a really cool guy. We actually went to the venue so we could set up our show and shit.
So when's that gonna go down?
We got the venue booked for August 7th, but we haven't really dropped the flyer or anything yet. We're still waiting on the official lineup.
That'll be Are you guys gonna get like people to are you guys gonna get like a whole roster of local people?
Oh yeah, I can. Well, yeah. I'll tell you, it's so it's gonna be me, Slim, Baba Yaga. Who else? Yeah, we got Butcher Main coming out, and Patrick's Tombstone, which I'm really fucking hyped for.
That's nice. I'm excited to see like if there's footage of that shit and.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be filmed for sure. We're planning on shooting some music videos there and stuff.
Yeah, Slim is like, I call him and like just make music with him over the phone sometimes. Like he's a nice gent.
Slim's the homie, bro. He's cool.
Yeah, for sure. Now I want to talk about, since we're kind
he's
of
really
like,
fucking talented.
Yeah. Bro, back on him though. I was gonna get into something else, but now I want to talk about him. He showed me him making beats, and he doesn't even do patterns with the majority of his beats. Like everything is fucking. Mm-hmm. He showed me that he doesn't do like drum patterns. Every hi-hat is like laid down onto the track.
Bro, that's how I used to make my fucking beats. I didn't even know he did that. That's funny.
Yeah, dude, and it's like, and you know, he probably does that because he uses, you know. He manages his resources with the software he does, and I respect that. And but I don't have the patience to do that. I've been trying to do that. I feel like if someone were to get into like avoiding patterns, do that with like a simpler genre, like make some house music. It's really just because house or like dance shit is just like kick, snare.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And then synth comes in 5 seconds in, some shit like that. You know what I'm talking about?
Mm-hmm. It's like that shit you were showing me earlier.
Yeah. Well,
like techno funk or whatever.
Yeah. On live. Have you gotten into any like making other genre? I don't know if you produce. Do you produce or no?
Yeah. So
have you gotten into like dabbling in producing for other genres just for fun, ever?
Yeah. I mean, mainly I do like make just like some funk shit, but usually other than that I make a lot of like guitar based beats. That's what I've been doing that for a couple years, and today I actually just tried making some like boom bap shit and it sounded pretty dope. I might throw that on this collab tape I'm working on with Slim.
Yeah, like when I try and make boom bap, I try and look to like modern boom bap, because like a lot of people, it's not overlooked, but it's like, it's a real stagnant where like every year there's like that new person that's doing some boom. Like Benny the Butcher was last year, you know what I'm saying? Benny the Butcher was last year in terms of modern boom bap, and then you got like the like probably within the past 5 years it's been like Freddie Gibbs. What I love about Freddie Gibbs
is fire.
Yeah, he does the boom bap, modern boom bap with like the Alchemist. In the like what I love about him in the Alchemist is like more so the Alchemist is the beats don't the drums from the beat come from the sample. If that makes sense. Like with some tracks, like Babies and Fools, there's no drums made by the Alchemist in it. He like picks good beats and stuff like that work really well. All right, now we've been talking about a lot of like boom bap shit. I want to go into certain other groups. I see you are posting about or reposted something from Cash from Pike Gang. Are you a fan of what they have going on in Pike Gang?
Yeah, Cash is fire, bro. Like I remember, it's funny because I remember finding his like SoundCloud or his Instagram like sometime last year, and then I didn't find that new song he just dropped until he just dropped it. I hadn't really heard anything from him until that, but that shit's fire. I forget what it's called. Let's see. It's
him and Pike, like Jake OHM is in Pike Gang with him, and there's just like so much, like, and Naj too, and I always love I always check up on him. Like he had a one track called One Take that was fire. I don't know if you heard that one. That's just a cowbell masterpiece right there. But
not the one. That's the track I'm talking about.
Yeah, dude, that was
Cash.
And he's always bumping like Soulze on his story, and like me and him kind of share the same appreciation for, Soulze and because
Soulze's dope.
He's my favorite Doom Shop artist. I'm not gonna lie, and like I'm not just saying that because Freddie Dredd declined my interview, but nah, Freddie Dredd, he's like I've talked with him before. He's a nice gent, you know what I'm saying. But I like Soulze. Soulze is just my favorite Doom Shop artist. Like
I haven't listened to too much of his music, but what I have heard, he's fire.
Yeah, dude, that was one of my that was a hard interview to get through, if that makes sense, because of how much I listened to him. You know what I'm saying?
I forget what the first song was that I heard by him. It was produced by like Akoza, I think.
Oh man, Lunatic, is that it?
No, it was like All I Want to Do. That's the first song I heard from him.
Oh my god! And the music video for that's fire because it's got Dread and Holocaust in the background.
Yeah, that's how I found Soulze. I found that video on YouTube one day.
Yeah, and I love like the group. What I love about the underground is all these groups and shit, and more so the free spirited energy of the collaborations, such as this one, which I feel like was recent. But it's pretty historic in terms of, like, the people involved with it. Homicidal Maniacs, dude. That was fucking insane.
Ooh,
that was historic, bro. Jada Unknown, Half Dead Shogun.
Yeah, that shit.
Was Sly was in it? Nah. Wait. Hold on.
Yeah, Sly was in there.
Yeah. And then, obviously, Psycho Rich.
I've been talking to Psycho Rich for a while now. He's talented as fuck.
Yeah, he rapped on one of my beats, dude. That was a blessing.
He did.
He posted about it, but he does a post every week and then removes it or some shit. Mm-hmm. But it got 1,000, little views on Instagram. You know what I'm saying? That's not ad revenue, but I'm proud that I was able to get that platform on my music page, and I really appreciate Psycho for giving me that opportunity. And I did a video about him. I reacted to one of his songs. Like I've been trying to push his stuff because I really love what he's doing. And me and Slim show a really common. Like we really agree on on the level of appreciation for him and his sound and his authenticity.
For sure,
everything that he's doing. You know what I'm saying?
For sure, I was talking to him about that the other day. He's just one of the only ones that's doing that authentic Memphis shit. Not a lot of guys are doing what he's doing.
Yeah, even the fucking covers to the brim. You know what I'm saying? Authentic, man. Everything about his shit, I would just say, is authentic and stuff like that. But I want to get back to Violence to Hell, or however the fuck you pronounce his name. What's your favorite? What's your favorite track produced by him, if you know a few?
Shit, I can't even think of one off the top of my head, if I'm being honest.
I got Infinite by Sempro. That's my favorite.
Okay.
That's a fucking classic right there. Like, I love Sempro, dude. He's amazing as well. But yeah, I want to get into G-Funk. Do you listen to that at all?
Not particularly, but like that's funny because like one of his songs I made with Remy is, I mean, I guess you could kind of say it's like not like G-Funk, but the beat is kind of.
He knows how to get good producers, like Corpse. That was.
Yeah, it was produced by Corpse, or yeah. Yeah, like, I think he changed his name now.
Yeah, I did a video about like a Corpse produced track, and someone in the comments was like, "You gotta go into some Corpse music, not Corpse Husband, Corpse," like some shit like that. Really bugging me, me. But yeah, man. I was asking Dominant Soul about this, which we did an interview that will be out by the time this one drops. Will there be a Sacrilege Set project?
That's been in the talks for a while now. I mean, I think we're planning on it. All of us, I mean, are down for it. We just kind of got to get it going.
Yeah, man, I really want to see that. And I think that when that happens, man, it's going to be fucking...
I guess, like, you could say the album that I'm dropping this fall is going to be kind of like the first...
Let's speak on that. Yeah, what's that? Tell us about this fall project.
Alright, so I've been planning on this shit for a while now. I kind of want it to be like my first full-length project. I'm planning on over like 10 songs. The guys from Sacrilege on it. It's gonna be kind of like a lo-fi album, a little bit of versatility in it, kind of trying some different stuff on it. But I'm really hyped to drop that. It's gonna be, like I said, it's only gonna be producers and rappers from Sacrilege on it. So I guess you could kind of say that's going to be like a Sacrilege.
But you're like the organizer of every track, and you're like sort of the quote-unquote executive producer of everything?
Yeah.
That's fire. I'm really hyped to hear that. Is there a name or anything for that? Or is it just Untitled GRIMM Sleeper project?
I got an idea for a name, but I don't know if I'm going to keep it that. So I'm not gonna reveal it right now.
Word. So we were talking about Drake and how you really like old Drake music. Do you have any like old Drake songs that you're a big fan of?
I mean, not like particularly, but like some, like if someone's bumping some old Drake shit, then I'll fuck with it. Like I'd say shit before. Bro, I can't even fucking... I'm not that into him, so I can't even really think of his albums. I'll have to look it up. There was a couple songs on Views that I fucked with. But I'd say a lot of his older shit, like, let me see. Fucking... Just like his first albums from back, like, 2010, 2011. Nothing Was the Same was fucking dope.
Yeah. I mean, I like old new Drake, but I do think the old Drake's superior, honestly. I listen to Take Care almost every week, so you know what I'm saying.
The only like mainstream artist I really fuck with is probably Future.
Oh yeah, he doesn't stop doing. You know, I think I would. I was talking about someone with this. Is how good the Suicide Boys would sound on Digital Dash.
Right.
Think about it, bro. You know what I'm talking about?
Any song that like Suicide Boys sampled Future on, because they have a few. All of them are fucking crazy.
But the Suicide Boys they would sound so good on a track with Future. It would just go so well.
That would be interesting.
Remember, imagine Suicide Boys x Future collaboration project.
I mean, shit.
But I
That'd
feel
be
like
something, bro.
and this is sadly what I'm about to speak on, is they're kind of looked at as the weird emo white kids.
Yeah.
By the mainstream, by a Lil Durk fan. I'm talking in the perspective of a Lil Durk fan. Nobody really pays attention to them. I love Lil Durk, but I don't know. I just think the fan base is a bit of a hive mind, if that makes sense.
I get what you're saying.
But yeah. Shouts out Lil Durk. Want to have you on the show. Want to have you on the show. I'm sure he's watching.
Shout out Lil Durk.
I'm sure he's watching. Back on mainstream shit, are you a fan of any R&B singers or nah?
I mean, not off the top of my head, but like, I'm really a fan of like any genre.
That's dope.
I'll listen to anything really.
That's dope. But what's the main genres you fuck with?
Mainly rap and a lot of old like screamo bands. Not like any...
Go into that. What bands are you a fan of?
Oh shit, yeah, that's what I was thinking of before I came on. A lot. Some people probably haven't heard of. There are a lot of like older underground screamo bands from back in like the 90s and early 2000s. Like there's like Jerome's Dream, fucking Majority Rule, You and I. That's a good one. A lot of older bands.
I know nothing about screamo, but I'm glad you're telling me about it. You know what I'm saying?
No, I got a whole playlist if you ever want to get into it. It's a good shit.
Yeah. In terms of like non-rap shit, I love like electronic shit, ambient music I've been getting into. Like Daniel Lopatin, his soundtracks for movies are good. And folk music from the 60s, I fuck with. Simon Garfunkel type shit. Late 70s punk really hits different.
For sure.
Like,
yeah, a lot of older like bands, I guess you could say, from the 60s up, because my dad's a musician, so he got me into a lot of shit when I was younger.
What type of music does he make?
I'm trying to think of how you can, what genre you would even be. I guess just like, I can make a comparison. I guess he does like some shit like Grateful Dead, like some Allman Brothers type shit. Just some older like that's not classic rock. I don't know. He does a mix of like a lot of older shit. I don't know. I can't even really explain it.
Is he like does he have his own shit out that I could stream, or is it just like
not really. It's more of like he just plays live with his bands.
Oh, that sounds
more of just like a local
band type shit. Yeah, I feel you. Yeah. That's dope, because like I don't know, like there's certain in a beach area that I attend, there is like those local cover bands with like, you know, usually older members. That like is it kind of like that?
He's in a bunch of different bands, so I mean there's like some where, I mean, I guess they're like a tribute band, but some of his other bands, they do make their own shit, and I can't even put a genre on it because it's like some, I don't even know, but it's good.
Back on the Misery Mob, Teddy Slugs was in a band. I don't know if you knew that.
Oh, that's what's up. I mean, I was too. We're kind of on like a hiatus now, but might get back into it soon.
What's that? What do you play guitar?
I can try and turn my phone.
Oh shit.
Yep. So I've been playing drums I got my first kit when I was like 5 or 6, and then I picked it back up when I was like 14 maybe.
I assume that helps you get right into beat production, or was it more of a slow
definitely help? I'd say it definitely helped, obviously, with like making drum patterns and shit. So yeah, but I don't know.
When did you get into, you know, recording, you know, rap music and stuff like that?
I fucking started writing some shitty raps back when I was in like seventh grade. It was mainly some like oof, like shitty horrorcore, like doing some like old Eminem style shit. But that was back in like seventh grade, so I've really just been kind of working on it since then. And I found like a lot of like underground rappers probably when I started hitting like high school, like ninth, 10th grade. That's what influenced my sound a lot.
That's dope. That's dope. I was gonna ask, Dominic Soul about this, but I never really got into it. But he's a recycled question. But who of the first wave of funk do you enjoy? Like I'm talking. Actually, I did kind of ask him about this, but the first wave of funk included like Perp, Ugly Mane, Denzel Curry, and Jay Green. Who of that wave do you enjoy? Talking like 2009 to 2013.
Shit. I'd definitely say like pretty much all of Raider Clan back in the day. Like
Simi?
the old
Was Simi in Raider Clan? Young Simi?
Simi's
Yeah.
hard.
Yeah.
Yeah, like Simi, fucking Denzel, Ethan Wolf, Ugly Mane. I used to bump Ugly Mane a lot. My friend, a friend from here in Ohio showed me him back probably like freshman year when I was in high school.
Yeah. I love that he's like been able to maintain a how do I say this? Mysterious persona and and he's still, he's huge still. Not he'll never hopefully he will be, but he won't be on a Denzel Curry level. And that's what Denzel's still humble about shit and does collabs with him even at his level and shit like that. But yeah, shouts out Lil Ugly Man, I'm a big fan. But yeah, so have you seen a lot of artists live, like in your area?
I've seen a few. I saw Bones or All Sesh Hollow Water Boys back in 2018 here in Cleveland, and it was dope because Patrick Tombstone opened up for them. He was going to be playing with us at our show.
That's dope.
I've seen Denzel Curry. What else have I seen? Seen Suicide Boys twice when they came here in Cleveland. The second time they came on like the Grey Day tour, so there was like Shakewell and a couple bands, and I think Germ was there. Who else have I seen? I saw Lil Peep like a month before he died. That was a really dope concert.
Shit. Wow. How was that?
That was dope. I was like front row, so he was pretty close, and he was actually a really fucking good singer live. Like that, he was really talented. It's sad that he passed like a month later. Yeah. And I'm pissed because I was gonna go like outside after the show and like try and meet him because his bus was parked right outside the venue. But my fucking friends wanted to smoke a blunt instead, so I just went with them. And I fucking found a video the next day on YouTube that he actually did come out and met with some fans outside the venue. So I fucking regret that shit.
But I
could have met him.
And I don't mean to be weird, but like that's probably the bus he died on.
Yeah, I mean, I'm probably.
That's just like, why? You know what I'm saying? Like I love that documentary, man. Like it's just like
it's fucked up.
He kind of got me, after watching him last summer. He kind of got me to like start taking music seriously,
For sure, me too, for sure. He's definitely a huge influence on me.
Yeah, like I don't make music that sounds really like his shit at all.
Exactly. I was gonna say not like his sound specifically, but like him himself, like his personality and his just whole come up and everything.
Yeah, for sure. Like I wouldn't go down that rabbit hole of making. I mean, I would like to make sad music when I do vocals. I don't do vocals. I just do production. And I've gotten people rapping on sad shit. But, like, you know, out of his style, I think he's the best in that style. I think he's the most authentic in that style, and he knows it. And what's good about him is he knows his shit when it comes to, like, he knows about dead Kennedys. He knows about, like, like, not necessarily completely underground, but, like, old bands that, like, you know, he knew how to sample old shit, and he was on a different level. Like, he wasn't, Juice WRLD is the simplified, watered down version of what Peep did. I gotta be honest on that.
No, I feel you on that.
Like, I like what Juice did, but I think Peep.
I never really got into Juice WRLD, if I'm being honest.
All right, well, yeah, I think Peep and X are kind of tied, and shout out Dwayne Onfroy. I'm gonna be interviewing you soon. That's X's dad. I'm not joking.
Oh, shit.
I'm not joking.
That's what's up.
Yeah. Yeah. I hope to give him a good interview, and I don't want to ask about his son on that. I would never.
Yeah.
I would not, you know, it's not relevant to him because he does his own shit. Like, he makes a lot of his own content. He does a lot of stuff on he's got his own fan base, is what I'm saying. You know, I don't want to ask about that, if that makes sense.
Yeah, I feel it.
But, yeah, man, what else could we get into? Do you have anything else you really want to announce before we wrap this up?
I mean, I guess I could announce a couple of the projects I'm working on. I got this summer I plan on dropping my second collab tape with Luca Burr. It's gonna be fully produced by Luca Burr. Fire. Then I'm working on a little 3-track EP with Polygod, which I'm hyped for. What else am I dropping? Then my album, which I plan on dropping this fall, and then me and Slim's collab EP, which we don't really have a release date yet. We're kind of working on making the beats and stuff right now.
Yeah.
That's all. That's gonna be self-produced, me and Slim.
Yeah. And
yeah.
Well, thank you for joining the show, and like, comment, subscribe, and links in the description to his music. And goodbye.